Hello guys. Well, I haven't posted very much recently because I've been really busy at work, but I have managed to sneak a few things in between working, and I've gotten a few things done on the van, so I'm going to show you what I've got done. Okay, so I just got done doing the plumbing for the sink. You can see that the sink is right there, and I've got a little bucket because I don't have the drain set up yet, but I have a little pitcher underneath there to catch anything that comes out of there. It's pretty cold here. It's winter time in Illinois, so I am using antifreeze instead of water to test this system, but so far it seems to be working well. I did install a switch for the pump right here so I can turn the pump off and then just turn it on when we need it. The pump is a pressure pump, so it does only kick on when it needs it, when it feels that the pressure has relieved, but I still feel more comfortable with it set up with a switch so I can turn it off. So there's the plumbing coming into the pump. There's my pump. It's a C-flow pump. It's a really nice one. You can see I put a 90 in there, and then the water lines actually run down under here. So you can see the water lines run all the way across underneath here. I strap them up, and then the water lines run right up here and up to the faucet there and right here. I've got the hose into a bottle of antifreeze because I don't want to leave regular water in the line. I don't have my tank yet because FedEx thinks that it should take 8 days to get an item from Elkhart, Indiana to Springfield, Illinois. They are so slow. I would not use FedEx if I was going to ship something to somebody. Anyway, I've got this hooked up into a jug of antifreeze. I'm going to go ahead and turn the pump on. Now the sink is off, so the pump is not running. It'll click every once in a while, but because the sink is off, there's pressure to it, it won't run. But if I come over here to the sink and I turn some water on, the pump will start running and we get water. Look at that. It's amazing. It's really good flow too. So we're going to have to be careful because we're only going to have a 10-gallon tank, and so we could probably empty that pretty quick. But I ran this gallon for a little while and it didn't empty, so I think we're going to be good. One of the things that I got done is I was able to get the tables in the back doors, and so you can see that there's a table on this side and there's a table on this side, and if you look, you can actually take the table, lift it up, and it'll lock into place. These were a major pain in the neck to get level. You had to actually cut the leg absolutely correct for it to be able to close and also be level whenever you had it up. It took me probably 6 iterations on this table and about 3 iterations on that table to get them to where they would stay level, but they look really good when they're up. That one I've got a strap on to strap it down. I'm not sure if that's how I'm going to eventually strap them down, but they do need a strap to keep them from coming and swinging in and out when you're driving, but they do latch up really nice, and you can fold them down, and they fold down and out of the way, and they turned out really nice. They'll be really nice once I get a little bit of polyurethane on them and protect them. I think they'll work out good. I also got a really nice end cap installed on the bed, so it looks nice, and you can see that I put some markings on the water pump switch so that that is correct. I installed a latch on the bed so that when we put it up and we want to get in here to work on something, this latch will hold it up. And I also was able to get the water tank installed and plumbed. If you look down there, it's completely plumbed, and it's plumbed back to the water pump back there. This is a 10-gallon water tank, and it's not a ton, but it should be enough for us because we are just going to be weekend warriors camping. We're not going to be living in this van. I also decided to go ahead and fill the tank from under the bed here. So this just has a fill here, and then it's got a little plunger that goes in there. So once it's full, we'll just put this in there to kind of keep water from sloshing out of it if we jostle the truck, and it should be good. So we should be able to have 10 gallons of water that flows through the water pump and then comes out the sink over there. Now this is a little hard to tape, but I was also able to get the nav unit installed in the dash. It's a real nice nav unit. It's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and we can hook up our phones to it and we can use it for navigation. Down here is the cord for the navigation that hooks to my Android phone, and if I hook my Android phone up on it, it'll bring the maps and everything right up on the screen. It's really nice, and it's going to work out really nice for when we want to go camping places where we're not exactly sure where they are. Here's a little better view from the back of the van. It's really hard to get a lot of light in here for you to really see it, but you can see that there's the head unit that's in the dash, and it just went into the location where the old radio was. We bought this specifically with an AM/FM radio because we knew we were going to change this out. So that's pretty much it. That's it for now. As I get more things done, I'll put more videos out for you guys to see how it's going. We're getting down to the point where we're probably going to be pretty close to being able to camp in this thing, so we're really starting to look forward to some nicer weather. It's still fairly cold out here today. It's about 40, which is okay. It's better than -20, but it's still pretty cold. So as we get closer and closer to camping, we're getting very excited. We'll get some pictures and some videos out there once we actually do get out to the campground. We get this thing all set up, and we'll let you know how it was like to spend the night in it. So until I see you guys again, happy camping.